After a brief hiatus, the Lucky Wheel is back, and the flagship on the wheel is still the Odysseus, which is a pretty solid flagship, especially after awakening skills, so let's max spin. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and this video has been sponsored by the makers of Infinite Galaxy. I'm spinning the Syracuse Lucky Wheel, looking for value. Don't remind me about spending my corium. Yes, I'm aware I'm about to spend a lot of corium because getting stuff here is generally better than getting it from the VIP shop anyways, if you wanted the other stuff that was here, the majority of the things on the wheel, especially this flagship right over here. Now, with the addition of awakening skills and also auxiliary flagships, I think all of us are kind of scrambling to get more amazing flagships if we can. And for me, even the flagship experience is now super relevant. So I'm pretty happy to be spinning the Lucky Wheel. I've accumulated quite a bit of corium because it's just been a while since the wheel has showed up. So here we've got 2x, the flagship blueprints, the plasma experience, and repair speed-ups, which is awesome. I'm hyped, by the way, for Nebula versus Nebula, which is on the way at some point in the not-too-distant future, I hope. And so this is a part of the process of making our preparations here now. 4 times on the blueprints is not so bad. And crew experience. I feel like I'm winning right now. There we freaking go. And bada boom. Crack open this chest. Get 20 more flagship blueprints. A little bit of resources. And the spinning continues. There's some shipbuilding speed-ups, which I will happily take. Resources, which I desperately need. That's nickel steel. 20 spot. Hey. Yo. The sound effects required there. Okay. Oh, wow. Crew experience and freaking titanium steel. What an amazing spin. Honestly, I may consider spinning this past the 180 times necessary to get the maximum tiered rewards. I've got the flagship experience twice there, which I actually really need now. 3 times? I am not complaining. Woo! Okay, resources is great. I do get a lot of that resource from Planet Gathering, but I'm good with it. Shipbuilding speed-ups, amazing. Amazing. I sort of wonder if for Nebula versus Nebula, I'm going to need to accumulate a lot of resources to be able to repair my warships. That could get very awkward very quickly. I'm not sure if that's going to be true, but it might be. So definitely need to bank on some of these resources, save them up. And I mean, as much as I want to just like jam out as many building upgrades as I can, I may just need to like slow roll that till we know how Neb versus Neb works, you know? There's the nickel steel, which I'm happy to see. Titanium steel, repair speed ups, building speed ups, and blueprints. Sweet. Here's the tiered reward. For 25 cracks, we've got, hey, 25 more blueprints. Love it. And we continue to spin. There's deuterium. I need resources. There's nickel steel. I won't be the broken record to say I need resources, but I need resources. There, I did it. Deuterium again. And nickel steel. This spin is magical. If I could spend my corium like this every single time, I would. There it is. Flagship blueprints. I mean, what's so interesting is that the flagship experience used to not be as exciting here. The only thing I don't want is the building speed-ups, which I think I might have just gotten, which is a little awkward. But it's the only thing that I really like. Okay, and, well, if there were research speed-ups in here, I wouldn't need those either. But other than that, like, everything in this wheel is a win now. They made experience way more relevant. They made multiple flagships way more relevant. So, yeah, I'm pretty hyped about this. There's 2x nickel steel, titanium steel, repair speed-ups, and yeah, it's a building speed up, but whatever. The rest of it's so good that even if I wasn't getting the tiered rewards, this is a great use of corium. Repair speed ups, fine. 4 spot for blueprints is great. More blueprints, I'm good with. And we get more blueprints. Totally fine. Final spin. Deuterium. Cool. Cool. Love it. Continuing on. We've got 54 more spins after this. Flagship experience. Honestly, like I need these levels for my flagships. I'm good with it. Plasma, amazing. Then nickel steel, okay. And, okay. 4x blueprints is fine. I'm happy about blueprints. Repair speed ups, that's a win. Dude, if we need repair speed ups in Neb versus Neb, I'm going to be really happy that I've been spinning this wheel. And 35 more blueprints for the tiered reward. Let's keep this thing going. On our way, building speed ups is a little bit of a ripperoni, but there's some titanium steel, which I do really need these days. There's a 4 spot for blueprints. Okay. Flagship experience, I'm good with. And then repair speed ups. Cool. A totally fine spin. Now, by the way, when it comes to flagship experience, well, I mean, I recently reset my Artemis. I actually used this reset. For those of you that started playing really early on in the game, there was a time when you could reset flagships, and they removed that, but they gave a couple tokens to do that for people that, you know, in case they wanted to just do that one last time. So I actually used one of those tokens because I had max leveled my Artemis, and I dropped it back down. Mine was level 52. I took it down to 45 so I can level it back up again. But you can see it's like 63,000 experience to level up. So, I mean, I might get a level's worth of experience just from the wheel, potentially. I mean, maybe that sounds crazy. Maybe that makes exaggerate half a level worth of experience for a legendary. It's still great. Plasma, good. Flagship blueprints, great. Then more blueprints, I'm good with it. And more blueprints, I'm good with it. And blueprints, okay. You know, I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. There we go. Collect all those goodies. 44 more spins to go. Blueprints to start, followed by blueprints to follow. Then, oh my goodness. That's the 20 spot, baby. Let's freaking go. Pretty sure that was some shipbuilding speed ups and then crew experience. You gotta love when things are landing in your favor. That's a freaking amazing spin. Let's keep this thing going, shall we? We've got deuterium. That's actually the resource I need the least because I'm planet gathering for that because I have such a bonus for planet gathering for that. There's some blueprints. Cool. Then blueprints again. Okay. And repair speed ups. Cool. Okay. I mean, speed ups, blueprints, blueprints. Say that 20 times fast. And deuterium. Nice. Continuing to our remaining 30 spins. Crew experience? Yup. Flagship experience? Yup. 20 spot. Oh my freaking goodness. Flagship experience again. Dude, this is awesome. I am crushing it today. And titanium steel. I am crushing this wheel today. Wow. See, this makes me just want to spin to 100 like every day. This is so good. 40 blueprints. Let's keep it going. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, shipbuilding. Not shipbuilding. Building speed ups are the thing I need the least. But deuterium. That wasn't deuterium. That was titanium steel. I'll take that. I'll take the blueprints. I'll take the blueprints again. And blueprints again. Cool. There we go. 3x blueprints, titanium steel, building speed ups. But whatever. The rest of it was so good, it's totally worth, because I plan to use this flagship at some point. Crew experience. Love it. Shipbuilding speed ups. I like warships. Followed by blueprints. Cool. Blueprints again. Then, what do we get? Repair speed ups. Awesome. Crew experience, baby. Happy to see that. Okay. 19 more spins. The real question is, do I do individual spins for 800 corium a pop? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like that's a little bit overboard even for me here. There is nickel steel. Dig it. Then, 2x building speed ups. Big time rips over there. And then, okay, flagship blueprints. Sweet. Really happy about these spins. Pretty solid. Let's keep this going. I think that's like I think that was of all the spins I've done, sort of the least exciting, but still pretty solid. There's blueprints. We've got shipbuilding speed ups and blueprints again. All right. Blueprints again. I'll take it. And flagship experience. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know I mentioned this, but now that you need experience on your auxiliary flagship and your main flagship, getting flagship experience like I just got is really good. I almost thought I was going to hit the 20 spot, but I got a legendary outfitting crate, which I'll take. Flagship experience again is totally fine. And, okay, titanium steel's great. Woo, plasma to round it out. What a set of spins. Using the magic of video editing, I'm going to cut this to tomorrow where I can spin again. Welcome back to day 2 of spinning the lucky wheel. Let's get it going. Don't remind me about spending my corium. That's a-okay. Building speed ups. Off to a great start today, huh? All right, let's get these spins going. More building speed ups. Hey, it's maybe that kind of day. I maybe got to dust off the rubber ducky sound effect. There's a legendary outfitting. I'll take that. Building speed ups again. I might need to bust out the rubber ducky here, okay? We'll see. Ooh, legendary outfitting again. Okay. Okay, at least we had some redeeming crew experience. But mega yikes. Okay, here we go. Let's do better. There we go, plasma. I was really worried I was going to land on building speed ups again. I really was. Deuterium is the resource I actually need the least right now. I'm just doing a ton of planet gathering for that. I've like specialized in it. But deuterium again and nickel steel is like honestly fine. I'll take it. I need all the resources. This, if I got this every time, I would be super winning at life. But also, now that I really feel like the auxiliary flagship change was very important. I actually really want flagship blueprints now. I'm like, oh, I really need more flagships, right? Which is kind of cool. And as we get more warships, which is going to take time and speed ups and resources, but as we get more warships, that also gives more need for more flagships and more equipment and all these other things that you could have many really powerful fleets. This turned out perfect. 3x on resource tiles, the flagship blueprints, and the repair speed ups. I am living the dream now, baby. Averaging out my last spin, really. And there's 70 Odysseus blueprints. Get it, baby. And nickel steel. Cool. Plasma. Cool. All right, what else we got here? Flagship blueprints. Okay. And building speed ups. Let me just drop a little rubber ducky on that. All right. Hey. Shipbuilding speed ups. Actually a fine spin overall. Let's keep it going. Keeping it going, baby. Give me the good stuff. Deuterium. Okay. You know, I could push the button to skip the animation, but I kind of like the slow roll of getting either pwned or value. And for the most part, I really do feel like the adjustments they made to the wheel a while back shifted it from getting pwned to getting value. So, and not that you were ever really getting pwned exactly. But like, they basically doubled the value of some of the tiles, like the resource spots here, which is just like, ooh, so good. Speaking of so good, 2x flagship blueprints, shipbuilding, nickel, steel, and deuterium is a great pickup. I actually need more nickel steel these days. Oh, crew experience. Let's go, baby. I need more nickel steel these days. I used to be gathering it a ton. Now I don't have a build that specializes in that, so I'm mostly just gathering plasma. Just constantly. Plasma, plasma, plasma. Until I go to bed at night. When I go to bed at night, for whatever it's worth, I send out my gatherers to get nickel steel because I don't have as much tech for that. So that takes longer, and I'm not going to look for a long stretch anyway, so it doesn't matter. So that's when I farm up the resource that takes me longer to gather. So, hey, there we go. Crew experience. Repair speeds. 2x the flagships, which is cool. And deuterium. Let's keep it going. Nickel steel is kind of the jam. Then flagship experience is a win in my book. I really need a lot of that now. One day I'm going to be like, why did I ever think I needed that? But this is like early game problem versus late game. And I know that I'm in the end game, but it's like, we're still pretty early, right? Like 6 months into a game like this. I don't know, in an ideal world, a game like this lasts for years and years, right? So there's the energy cores, 2 of them. Titanium steel, nickel steel, and shipbuilding. Cool. I think the big question that's on all of our minds, by the way, for the longevity of the game is going to be around the fun of Nebula versus Nebula, and there's a 20 spot. That's what you're here to see, right? That's what I'm here to see. That's what I'm talking about. What a great spin. Oh my gosh. This spin was fire, man. 28 flagship blueprints, deuterium, and nickel steel. Wait, nickel steel? No. Deuterium and titanium steel. Well, whatever. There's so much gold on the screen that I just saw yellow. Anyways, okay. Maybe I gotta get my eyes checked. 4 blueprints. Sweet. 4 more blueprints. Are we gonna do it again? No. Yes. Yes, the wheel tricked me. 3x on blueprints. Again? No. Ooh, plasma. Okay. Not complaining. Not complaining. And deuterium. Let's freaking go, baby. Love it. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. Hunt value. Collect rewards. There's shipbuilding speed-ups. Sweet. There's a flagship blueprint. Dig it. There's deuterium. I'm good with that. There's more flagship blueprints, which is cool. And more flagship blueprints. I'm good with it. I'm totally good with everything I got here. 3x flagship blueprints, deuterium, and shipbuilding. By the way, I read all that stuff off in case you're, like, not actively watching, right? Like, you're doing the dishes or whatever you're doing, and you know, like, you're just looking for something to fill the time, and you were listening to my voice, which, okay, and I know I don't have a radio voice, but, sometimes you just need a little distraction while you're doing whatever you're doing. There's 12 flagship blueprints, the legendary flagship outfitting, and plasma crate. I'm going to take that straight to the bank and smash the button again. There's some crew experience. Nice. Dig it. Plasma. This is off to an amazing start. Okay, nickel steel. Cool. Then, titanium steel. Okay, don't hate it. Then deuterium. Okay, I mean, this is like taste the rainbow, baby. You got every resource and some crew experience. I'm living the dream. Okay, yeah, that was actually way better than I thought. Like, I might need to start spinning this beyond the 180. This all depends on how frequently they release Corium-related stuff, right? Like, I spend my Corium only so fast, and the value on this wheel is really good. So, I don't know. I may do some extra spinning, to be determined. There we go. Deuterium twice, plasma, 2x on blueprints is awesome. Keep it going. I'm going to max spin. We're going all the way, baby. Shipbuilding speed-ups and crew experience. Nice. And deuterium. Okay. Seems fine. Then deuterium. Cool. Dig it. Then, nickel steel. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I am going to use some shipbuilding speed-ups toward the end of this video. We actually have a bunch of stuff to talk about that I could make a separate video. I'm probably just going to do it in this one. So there's an event right now that we're going to get a look at to gain some power. I think I'm going to do just some, like, shipbuilding. I think that's the play. I think I want to work on some destroyers, right? I feel torn about just, like, going all in on one fleet type, We just don't know kind of what KVK is going to look like, Neb versus Neb is going to look like. And that's the thing that I'm struggling with. Like, is it going to be more beneficial to have lots of fleets? Or is it going to be more beneficial to have, like, just your like, maxed Artemis with a maxed Orion, and you just, all frigates, and you just send that over and over and over and over, and just use the same fleet over and over? I don't know what's actually going to be the jam. I am very curious to see what that is. But my gamble is that having more fleets is going to be better, so I think that's the play for me right now. Okay, titanium steel, that is crew training, flagship blueprints, flagship experience, and shipbuilding speed-ups. That's great. Here we go. We cracked this thing, and we're now over the 180 mark, so we'll claim that reward in just a moment. We've got... Whoa! Hey, that's the 20 spot, baby. And some shipbuilding speed-ups. Yup. Okay. Well, those are regular building speed-ups, I think. So that's a little bit of a downer. But yeah, overall, kind of badass. Not gonna lie. Pretty happy about this. There's the crew experience, too. I definitely need to rank up some crew members. And let's claim this bad boy. 90 flagship blueprints. Yes, please. Please and thank you. And now we're spending Corium beyond what it took to max the wheel. I got deuterium. Okay, a little bit of a duck moment there. We got rubber ducky. We got some building speed-ups, which I don't know when I'm going to ever use those. I genuinely am not so sure. I guess the way to use them is like, you crew up or you queue up your next level of CC right before a big event, and then you just speed it up because what the heck, after you get your helps. I don't know what you're going to use building speed-ups for, unless down the road they raise the level cap, and that could be a thing eventually. I think we're so far away from that. But if they eventually raise the level cap, like, they could make the time really high for things. So, anyways, let's do another spin here, see how we do. What are we going to get? Okay, blueprints is great. Then deuterium is fine. Happy about resources. Then blueprints is great. Follow it up with, ooh, legendary outfitting. Let's freaking go. And then, cool, blueprints. I mean, great. I'm happy about this. I'm definitely happy about this. And here is the Hope of Resistance event where I need to boost power. I mean, I need to boost a lot of power, but not that much. I almost think, now that I'm looking at this, how much power do I need to gain here? This is 520,000 power, and I've already passively gained 120,000 power. I haven't even like needed to speed up some warships. So I'm in a pretty good spot with this, actually. I thought I would need to speed this up. I don't. There is one thing that maybe, again, maybe I should make a separate video about this, but it seems also kind of minor, so I don't know that it needs its own topic. But in the next update, they're changing flagships and the way that they are modified. So that's the most important thing is when you modify them. Leveling them up is good. Modifying them is kind of the jam. That's when you're kind of tiering them up. And they're splitting it now into 4 tiers with a rank 1-0, 1-1, 1-2, and 1-4, and so on. So every phase has been made easier. So they're making it easier to get incremental boosts is what this is. This is actually kind of interesting. Maybe this is more complicated than I thought, but also I think I get what they're doing here. So every modification rank will be split into 4 phases and will be respectively displayed as the rank 1-0, 1-1, 1-2, 1-4, and so on. Modifying for every phase has been made easier. The number of blueprints needed to upgrade the entire rank won't be changed. So you can get more incremental updates, which is like actually phenomenal. That actually is really good. After the update, the initial rank of the flagship, 1-0, once its building is complete, status will be less than the initial flagship rank of 0 when the building was complete before the update, but the stats strengthening after being modified will recover its original value. So, I mean, the strength of the flagships is not going to change. After the update, the flagships you already have will appear to be 2 ranks higher than before the update. Okay. For example, if your flagship was rank 0, it will be displayed as 2-0. Flagship rank 3 will be displayed as 5-0, and so on. But its stats are unchanged. Cool. They removed the resources needed. Actually, this is a huge win. Remove the resources needed to modify the flagship rank. The resources that commanders previously used to modify their flagships will be completely returned. This is so cool because, let me just tell you real quick. I have things like, for example, ooh, Orion about to level up. I have things like the Peleus where, yeah, it'd be cool to rank this thing up. It would be cool. But why would I spend the resources on this? Why would I do it? Like, all I'm getting when I can get this 1 rank is damage against PvE. So I'm never going to use this flagship in PvE, let's be clear. So separate from all of this, I would love if this skill was better. But because this skill is only for PvE battling and I don't do that, I'm not going to rank this ship up because it takes resources. And so it doesn't make sense. So they're removing the resource cost, which is great because it should always feel like a slam dunk great thing to be like, yeah, I got the patterns. Let's upgrade this bad boy for value. So that's something you'll be able to do and it won't cost resources. That's going to be kind of awesome. I am definitely happy about that, especially because like, yo, I'm getting some resources back, baby. No, really, like a lot of resources. So I'm pretty hyped about that. It took a ton of resources to take the Artemis freaking rank 12, and I'm looking at rank 13 going, cool, bro. We got 10 mil titanium and deuterium. We got 2 mil nickel and 1.5 mil plasma. Woo! But I'm going to get a bunch of resources back. Man, I love getting resources back. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. We've got some hot stuff coming really soon that I think is going to get people a lot of value. You're not going to want to miss it. So subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.